20.1.
So the Open has officially begun.
Beginning of CrossFit Open 2021.
As of today, they just announced it. What time is it right now? What are we at? We're an hour and a half ago.
4:35.
So,
and yeah, at 3 o'clock they announced it.
Yeah, hour and a half ago. We just heard the workout. It is
it's a new one.
New one, yeah. New movement.
Yeah.
So what did they say? The one movement's been in every single Open. That's the double unders.
Yeah.
And then a new movement, the wall walk.
The wall walk.
And I just happened to plan a workout yesterday, as in Wednesday, as to not, I'm always trying to avoid the Open workouts.
You're like, they've never put those in there.
I'm like, they'll never put a wall walk in.
Yeah.
So I put wall walks in the workout and double unders. And, of course,
yeah, sure enough.
Odds on, if you had to bet against it, you'd be like,
yeah, you're safe with this.
You're safe. Maybe double unders, maybe box jumps. No way will wall walks be in the Open, and wall walks are in the Open.
So 21.1 is 110, 330, 660, 990, 15 150, 21 110.
Oh, that jump at that
wall
9.
Walks and doubles.
Yeah.
So it starts out really easy, but it gets very aggressive very quickly. So the 110 is nothing.
Right.
But it also takes zero time.
Right.
Not zero, but very little time.
Less than a minute.
So I was done the threes in 1:20, I think.
Yeah, so you're already at your fourth wall walk. You're
at 40
fifth.
doubles. You're done 40 doubles and 5 wall walks.
You're at your fifth wall walk in
a minute and a half.
In a minute and a half. That's a problem.
And
you're about to double up your numbers in that round.
And then what happened for me is everything never really blew up. The holding became the hard part. So my arms
the hold
didn't
to the wall
feel,
to pass there's lines you have to cross. So the 10-inch line by the wall became the problem of the workout.
That became the problem within the sixes.
Yeah.
So the ones and threes, it wasn't a problem at all. And in the sixes, just holding locked out like that to get close enough to the wall became a real problem.
So let's touch on something first. We always like to give equipment ideas. Yeah. So equipment-wise, I gave you wrist wraps wrist before. Wraps. That definitely. Yeah.
Knee sleeves, because your knees kind of smack into the ground.
How about belt? Do you think you should have wore a belt?
No, I think it would have taken my breath away. Because then you can't breathe,
right? Okay. So maybe if you're a loose belt, maybe, but it probably wouldn't add anything because it'd be too loose. Yeah.
And then even the knee sleeves, I don't know. I think...
Well, they're going to keep abrasion, but they're probably going to keep some heat in.
Yeah, I wanted to take them off during the workout because they were bothering me, but then I kept them on because I felt like I should keep them on.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would go with knee sleeves or not. It wasn't. At one point in the workout, I didn't like them.
What about shoes?
I'm happy with the shoes I wore. I wore a pair of Nanos. They gripped to the wall quite well. They protected my toes on slapping to the bottom.
You didn't wear No Bull?
No Bull.
Weird. So what did I do today, Paul? So let's talk about how shitty this workout is for Bryce. Yesterday I planned a wall walk, burpee, push-up, double under workout just to, to be safe. And then you know what I spent 3 hours doing today, Paul? Cleaning the fucking walls of the gym, taking all of the foot marks off because we're going to be taking a lot of pictures tomorrow, and I want to update our website with some fresh pics. So I'm like, I'm going to clean the walls so it looks nice. And then what does Dave Castro do?
Did I make any noticeable scuffs? Maybe one or two.
Yeah, do you see scuffs over there? Those are all you, because that shit was clean, bro. It looked.
And I was wearing gum
This
rubber.
wall looks amazing. I might just we'll just use this wall.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That'll be the move. Flag. Yeah, forget that side. Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's where I'm pissed off about this workout. Enough about me, though, Paul, really.
Okay, so one big key is I actually had to restart the workout because my first rep, I didn't start with my chest on the ground. Or I didn't put it back to the ground.
Every rep starts with the chest and ends.
With chest and thighs on the ground. Thighs isn't a problem because you want your thighs on the ground. But chest on the ground, you don't want your chest on the ground, so that's not comfortable.
Yeah.
And you have to start end to end each rep in it. And the only thing I would ask there is, did I start my rep when I finished my previous rep? I was thinking that during the workout. So
sometimes
I finished my rep by doing a belly flop on the ground.
Right.
And then I went up into resting.
Yeah,
and
so
then
your
I
hands
went again.
So then your hands have come off the line.
If my hands come off,
and your feet are still on the ground.
So if my hands stayed on the line, I wouldn't have to go back to the ground.
Correct. So if you came up into but no, it didn't. Yeah,
so I went into like a child's pose sort of thing.
Yeah,
I could breathe and keep my hands.
Yeah, you put your hands on your thighs.
Definitely,
and you should, and you should. There's no reason.
And shake out the hands.
But you got to be aware and have the big thing is communication with your judge in this workout.
Yeah,
like I was on top of you to have, especially the hands,
especially on that 10-inch line. You were like getting your head up against the wall.
Yeah, I was in there.
It is very challenging, especially being a big guy,
to see if that palm is there,
to get all the way there and to know that you're there. And I'm watching it myself to make sure I'm there.
Yeah.
But it's very challenging.
Yeah.
And getting that last inch from the wall, like from the line.
Yep.
You got to like balance. You're doing like literally a handstand walk for that last little bit, which, as you can tell by my very last rep, I made the rep. And then I collapsed. I couldn't hold it.
You know you didn't make that rep.
Yeah, definitely not. No question there.
That's the shitty thing.
That was a full fall into the ground.
You made it all the way to the wall, and then you failed the rep because you didn't come to the ground.
Couldn't do it, though.
And that would have been your 9th on your 15 round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and that was full muscle failure. You just collapsed hard.
Yeah, that was it. To get to where I had to hold took everything I had left.
So obviously the hold is what got you.
My first tip, though, would be to go wide with your hands because the front line isn't nearly as far as you would think it is.
Yeah.
So the front line's not a problem. Okay. But when you're getting close to the wall, having your hands wider allows you to not have to be pressed up so high.
Okay.
And so you're able to get there.
Yeah.
The second thing that I did more was doing big steps. Because I wanted and feet. I wanted to get to vertical as quick as possible. The transition time's crushing your core.
Yeah, time under tension's huge,
so
right?
Big steps of your hands, big steps of your legs, and that might be more taxing.
Okay.
But it's time.
You're so most of the game planning here is the wall walk. This is what everybody should pretty much be,
unless you don't have doubles.
Unless you don't have shit for doubles.
But even my doubles, they were shitty. I didn't.
But it didn't matter to me. I wasn't even like saying anything to you about your doubles. Like, hurry up, let's go, because to me, you needed to rest anyway.
Yeah, I would have been resting on the ground.
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't think that would have mattered, even if you did unbroken. And there's no reason to do unbroken.
No, I'd say there's definitely no reason to do unbroken once you get to the 60s. Like,
I
think I screwed up a couple times at the beginning, then I finished 60.
Because once you're on the 9, it's just shit.
And then the 9, I screwed up, did a big set till I got to 50, stopped.
Yeah.
Did like 13 and then finished them.
Yeah.
So they weren't great at the beginning, but it was kind of irrelevant.
Right. Once you're that far in, it's
and
it's
for the 10s and the 30s, for that portion of it, it definitely is relevant.
Yeah.
But there you can go unbroken. I don't think I screwed up on my 10s or my 30s.
So, no, you're so not a big man's workout.
Nothing's a big man's workout unless it's rowing and wall balls, and those are out for this year. So
yeah.
Fuck us big
so
guys.
Definitely not a big man workout. Though probably a better movement and better standards than a handstand push-up.
Yeah, I agree
and
with that.
Hopefully those are out this year. Because this is
well, he said you need wall space. And
that was,
wall space is right here. And I think handstands is a different type of wall space, having to measure lines and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth walls. You can do this on any wall.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a smooth wall.
Yeah, you could have... you could have handstand push-ups in the open still. There's only 3 weeks. To me, there's only 3 weeks. It'd be kind of redundant. So hopefully we don't see them. I also hope we don't see them. This is year 11 of the open, and there still is zero good standard for handstand push-ups.
And that's why.
So why fucking have them? You know what I mean? Eliminate them.
And people get hurt doing that. People aren't likely to get hurt doing this. Worst case scenario, you do what I did at the very last one. You fail a rep. And you fall kind of, sort of.
Yeah, this is much safer
still
movement.
Not that bad.
Also, this is gets you into that handstand walk movement, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Which is also, most people probably don't think it is. It's safer than a handstand push-up.
Yeah.
You're not slamming your head down on purpose.
Yeah.
100 times.
Big time.
I like that. So double unders, we cannot freak out that there's double unders. Assuming we can do 10 in a row, we're probably okay.
And as far as tips for doubles, for people that aren't great at doubles, try to focus on something.
Yeah, pick a spot.
I like to focus on something high. At the RX Double Under Clinic, they actually tell you to look at something low, like 8 to 10 feet in front of you on the ground.
Yeah.
I personally don't like that.
Yeah.
But another thing, try to keep your arms straight and your elbows up tucked.
Yeah.
So that way you're staying nice in good form. Try to use a fast rope if you can.
Yep.
If you can't, go to a nice thick, heavy rope so you can feel the weight of it.
Yeah, if you're a beginner, a heavier rope is better for you.
Yeah, so a thick rope helps a beginner. A really, really light, super fast rope helps somebody who's better.
And length, make sure your rope length is correct for your height. Ask your coach.
This is a good one where if you don't own your own rope, buy a rope.
One. Yeah, buy a rope.
Like,
absolutely.
Go to the front, buy one from Bryce. If you're somewhere else, go somewhere and get
a
one.
rope. And that height is somewhere around your shoulders for the top of the handle, right? Don't have the rope to the top of your shoulders. That's gonna be too long, and that's gonna slow that thing down, and you'll be, again, time under tension. I want it a little faster. I'm on the short side, but I want to be in somewhere around that. But also go on the if you're getting a rope online or something, which, well, here it's too late, but like RX jump rope, they all have like good standards to measure. Yeah. You have good guides. So, and I would definitely, it's huge. Even if you're not getting one of their jump ropes, go on there.
That's right.
Check their guide.
Let's say you're going to buy one from Bryce at the front desk here. Yeah. Then go on to RX, figure out your length first, then come. I
typically cut them for everybody. So,
okay.
But yeah, definitely, and don't use the house jump ropes. They suck. If you're doing scaled, what are we doing for scaled? Single unders? What is it? Wall walk hold, yeah.
Oh, so fundamentals is the jumping over the line.
So we've got
jumping over the line thing.
No equipment. No equipment is you're going to jump over a line. So scaled is a single under, and you have the same line at your shoulders. You have to move your hands, which can't be touching the line, to behind the line, and then back and. So you have let's call it a 1 foot wall walk.
Okay.
Hand walk. So it's good. It's a good one for
good hold.
Handstand walk. The beginning of a handstand walk. It's cool. What else? What else do you have to say about this one?
Essentially, it's deceiving, but that's how every open workout is.
Yeah.
I said before I started, you can always do one more, and that's definitely true.
Yeah.
So it's something where you're sitting there and like dragging your ass, and you should really just go again.
Yep.
This is definitely one I'm sure that people like Ben who are listening to this are saying, of course you are, but I'm definitely going to do this one again because
you could get one more rep.
I can strategize it differently. Yeah. I think I can finish to 15s. How many more reps would that be? Another 7 reps?
You got 8. Yeah, 7 reps. And actually not even. It's 6.5 reps because you made it all the way up and then you just collapsed.
Yeah.
But
so can I get 6 more reps and then knock out some doubles and make a huge improvement on my score? I think so.
1 or 2 wall walks is going to be huge in the scheme of things. And now with that 10% number, if you're on that cusp, like, man, you got 2 or 3 more wall walks just by doing it a second time. Maybe your doubles are a little better the next time.
Well, and if I could do that other 7 wall walks, I get into the doubles. Let's say I got 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
I might finish them. It'd be close.
Yeah,
if I can just have a nice clean set, right?
Yeah.
So, and it gets you a tie break time too. So it makes a big difference. Go that little bit extra.
Yeah, don't forget about that tie break time, guys. It's after every set of double unders. So that could be important in this 10% world if you're on that cusp.
And then I think another thing for your average athletes, and I think like myself very much so included in that, you don't need to worry about what 21's going to be like.
Nope. No.
And nor did I think I would.
Yeah,
I didn't. I expected to get through the 15. I thought I'd be in the doubles of the 150. That's what I thought I was going to get. And I was a little short, but I think I can get there.
Yeah.
The 21s, you're not going to see a 21.
So
like I would be very surprised if any normal athletes
The big thing is if you don't have double unders very good, you're going to get into the 90s, right? You're gonna be in that 990 round. If you're not very good at wall walks, you're going to be probably but you're good at double unders, you're going to be in that 15 round.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people in that.
And then I think there's going to be some people that get into the 150 doubles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then there might be some, like, you might get into doing the 21, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But you're not going to get through 21.
This arm's probably not going to allow me to do very good on these wall walks. Like, we did them yesterday. It wasn't pleasant.
And that's actually a good point.
It's never locked out.
Mobility is going to be brutal for people.
Yeah,
people that don't have the mobility are going to have a hell of a time getting to that 10-inch
So today
mark.
we did mobility work as the workout of the day. You want to spend a good 10 minutes just opening up the shoulders, right?
Because that's a good point for you specifically with your short arm.
Yeah, it's a problem.
You're going to have a hell of a time getting to that 10-inch every time.
No, I know. Yeah,
and I think that's going to happen to a lot of people that just don't have the mobility. My mobility is great.
Because I'm always under tension. I can't. This arm will lock out, and it's fine. I can just move it. This one's always going to be under tension, and then my press goes away eventually. So that's a problem. But whatever. I'll be okay. I'll be okay through the into the 15s. It's only gonna fail towards the end. So I think the 9 round I'm okay. So. What else? Judges, keep an eye on. Yeah, the big thing is there's a lot to watch on the wall walks. There's a lot to watch.
Making sure you get to those lines. And I think the front line is easy because it's not hard. It's not actually not a hard standard.
No.
Getting your hands to where your shoulders are. They want to be there anyway. If anything, it's a little bit further back than I'd like it to be. Yeah. So there's nothing wrong there. And I was keeping my fingers on the line anyway, but it would have been fine if it was another couple inches forward. So that's not such a big deal.
You don't have to put your fingertips.
That's what I'm saying. I was purposely putting my fingertips because I was trying to make it as simple for myself as I could, but it didn't. That wasn't a factor.
Yeah.
And then even the load on my shoulders in the push-up position wasn't bad.
Right.
It's just once you're full overhead, that's where it lights up.
So fast hands to the wall. That's
Get
the name
up to the wall. Get your chest to the wall fast, and then fucking knock that last part out.
There it is. It's a handstand walk movement workout.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Shoulder burner.
That was fun.
That's it. Good job, Paul.
Good luck. Peace.
Right up.